All right, hello everybody, Zaxtorian here back. We are going to set up another simulation on my PlayStation 4 because last week the PlayStation 4 simulation I ran for the Cowboys and the Seahawks turned out to be exactly what happened. It was really close. The simulation had the Cowboys winning by 3 and with a comeback fourth quarter win, and that's exactly what happened. The Cowboys did come back and pulled out a 2-point victory. So I'm setting up the Rams here, 89 overall. And the Cowboys are going to be the away team this weekend. So the Cowboys 84 and the Rams, even with a higher overall, are going to be hosting the Cowboys. That gives them another little bit of advantage. We're going to go ahead and set up simulation here, not arcade. I think I did simulation last week, worked out well. I don't want to do quick presentation though. I think that's what I did last time. I want to do Super Bowl here because I want to get like the best replays and all that kind of stuff. Even teams, we're going to leave even teams off. This is important, guys. I don't want to even up the teams, on their roster scores and stuff like that. I want to leave the Rams at an 89, the Cowboys at an 84. I want to set the quarter length to a full 15 minutes. I only did 12-minute quarters on the Seattle game, and we saw that the score in the simulation was just a little bit less than the actual score was. So had I done 15-minute quarters last week, maybe the score would have been really close to what it actually was. However, the simulation did get what happened and the winner correct. So could this simulation tonight give us an idea of what's going to happen when the Cowboys travel into Los Angeles to play the Rams? Now, the Rams are the second seed, the second best team in the NFC. 13-3 record, I do believe. Cowboys, as we know, were 10-6. Cowboys have, I believe, won 8 of the last 9 games, though. Hot streak, and no play, guys, was bigger in that Cowboys-Seattle game than that 14-yard scramble by Dak Prescott to help them take the lead in the fourth quarter. Dak Prescott, he may not have the numbers, he may not, have the golden arm like Aaron Rodgers or Troy Aikman, but he has that winning it factor, and Dak Prescott proved it last week, especially with that 14-yard scramble on 3rd and 14. I guess it was like a 16-yard scramble. He got to like the 1-yard line, I think. An amazing play by Dak Prescott. He didn't slide. He wanted that first down, and that was such a clutch, such a crucial play by Dak Prescott. In fact, as a Cowboys fan, I think that's the best play, the most critical play, and as far as like importance by any Cowboy in so many years, it's not even funny. Like, it was such a clutch play by Dak Prescott, and that is exactly why I think the Cowboys should pay Dak Prescott, 28, 29, 30 million, whatever it takes to lock him up in a contract after the season is over. They need to go ahead and do it because he's only going to get more expensive. If they wait until his last year's contract is over after next year, the price for putting him in a long-term contract is only going to go up. So, yeah, Dak Prescott deserves to get paid, and he deserves to get big bucks. So here we go, Jalen Smith. That's another guy that is going to deserve to get some big bucks here soon. Like, the Cowboys have so many breakout stars, rookies, and guys like Michael Gallup, and how about Van Der Esch, number 55, middle linebacker out of Boise State. That dude is going to bring in a huge contract when he gets paid again. Like, he is such a stud. But the Cowboys have so many big stars on their team this season that are emerging. It's going to cost the Cowboys a lot of money to keep all these guys signed. And the fact is, they're not going to be able to keep all these guys. Yeah. Tavon Austin has been a lot bigger. He hasn't been a big factor as far as the Cowboys winning or anything like that, but he has definitely done a lot more than a lot of people thought he would when the Cowboys made that trade for him. A lot of people didn't think that Tavon Austin was going to add much at all to the Cowboys, and he's done a lot more than a lot of people thought he would, for sure. All right, so the Cowboys won the kick, and we are kicking this simulation off. Again, this is just my PS4 versus my PS4, guys. It's based on the numbers, the talent levels, the skills of every particular player, and we're just going to see what happens. Like I said, the PlayStation 4, my PlayStation 4 hit it really close last week when I simulated the Seahawks with the Cowboys. And the simulation showed that it was a close competitive game, which it was. And it showed Dak Prescott being a stud, being clutch as hell in the fourth quarter, and he was. And the simulation, I believe, showed a 3-point win for the Cowboys. And the real-life game, it would have been a 3-point game had the Seattle kicker not pulled his hamstring, and he really couldn't kick. So that means that Seattle on the last touchdown went for a 2-point conversion and got it. But had their kicker not hurt himself by pulling that muscle or whatever, I believe the score would have been a 3-point game in reality as well. So the simulation was really close. And the Cowboys got the kickoff, and they only got like a yard, I think, there to Zeke the Freak Elliott. You get 2 yards, okay. But there wasn't a lot of room to run for him on first down. So I'm back with announcing this game as well. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you guys do enjoy my announcing these PS4 simulated games for the Cowboys, definitely put it down in the comments below. I would love to know. All right, Dak Prescott on second and 8. It's another handoff. We got Zeke again. Nice cut, and I believe he got enough for a first down. No. He got 7. So it's going to be 3rd down and 1. That was a nice run. Nice patience. And if a running back has patience, it is definitely Zeke Elliott. He has a lot of patience. He knows when to slow down, to wait for the holes to open, and then make the cut. And that's exactly what he did on that simulated play right there. And it sprung him for another 4 yards or so. 3rd and 1. They're in the shotgun for 3rd and 1. Zeke Elliott is to Dak's left. It is not a run. It is a short pass to Beasley, right over the middle. Nice catch by Cole Beasley, a receiver that I really, really like. He's a lot like Julian Edelman for the Patriots. A real small receiver, but he is really clutch, really good, and gives it 100% all the time. One thing about Beasley is he is one tough. He might be little, but he is one tough little bastard. That dude is made out of steel, I'm telling you. He may not be as big as guys like, Amari Cooper, but his heart is definitely just every bit as big. And we got a Elliott run on first down. I believe that's a gain of 3. Yep, 3 yards.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second.
So his speed there is what got him that 3 yards, because the Rams defense did a good job there of closing up the holes. But I mean, Zeke is such a good running back at turning nothing in 1 yard into 2, 3, 4, sometimes 5 or 6 yards. That's what makes Zeke so good. I mean, not only does he have the power and the potential on every play to make a cut or to, break a tackle and, have a 40, 50 yard run. But most times when there's, nothing there, where the holes are filled, Zeke can turn a minimal gain into a pretty substantial gain. Just like that play right there. Right at the middle. Full speed ahead, 7 yards. Before the Rams even had a chance to get it.
Yeah, you gotta like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game.
The key to this game, guys, is really what defense is going to be able to stop the run. I believe the key to this game on Saturday night is going to be which defense has, a better run-stopping ability. Who can stop? If the Cowboys can do a better job of stopping Gurley for the Rams, then I believe the Cowboys will have the advantage in this game. And if the Rams can do a better job of stopping Zeke Elliott, then the Cowboys can stop Gurley. If Gurley ends up having a bigger night, I believe that could tip the odds in the Rams' favor. But it's obviously another big thing is going to be turnovers. How do the turnovers go? But if turnovers are even, I think it's going to be based on what defense does a better job of stopping the run. So we got a big play here, guys, on 3rd down and 9. It's a 1 yard run by Zeke the Freak there. Zach Martin is in. Looney has been doing a terrific job backing up Travis Frederick all season long. Obviously, Travis Frederick is, going to be the choice if he's healthy, but with his autoimmune disease, we just hope that Travis Frederick can come back and play at full health next season or at some point. Cole Beasley with another clutch catch on 3rd down and 9. I believe he gained 10 yards over the middle. And he wasn't really open, but Dak Prescott hit him in stride. Oh, that was just an amazing catch. It wasn't even a good throw by Dak Prescott. But Cole Beasley just made a nice grab there. And, I mean, very plausible. I can definitely see Beasley making a nice stretch arm grab. He's done it time and time again over his career so far with the Cowboys. Cowboys are driving now at the 42-yard line for the Rams. That's going to be gained at just 2 to Zeke. We're saying 1. It looks like he's got maybe 2.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a
good job there for the Rams defense of cutting that down before Zeke was able to bust it for more.
Creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back.
But hopefully you guys are enjoying these simulated games. This is only the second one that I've ever done, guys. I know I enjoyed the living crap out of the last simulated game when I simulated the Cowboys of the Seahawks the Cowboys last week. I just really enjoyed watching my PlayStation 4 play itself. Like I said, I had a gut instinct even a couple of days before I did that simulation that however the game wound up on my PlayStation 4 was going to be the way it worked out in real life. And guys, I got a little bit of that same feeling. The feeling's not as strong this week that however this game goes is going to be the way it really goes, but I do have a little bit of a gut feeling that this simulation may give us a lot of insight into how the game's actually going to work. Dak Prescott going for a scramble, so everybody's covered. He gained 4 yards, but it's going to be 4th down, and the Cowboys at the 35-yard line are probably going to go for a long 52-yard field goal. Yeah, he was going for it there. I don't know why he ran side to side so much. It kind of looked like if he would have just cut straight up, he probably would have had a better chance of getting that 1st down. Yep. And here comes Brett Maher, 52 yards. 4th down and 3. Come on, Brett. Kick it. Did he have it? Yes, he did. Good job, Brett Maher. 3-0 Cowboys. Cowboys strike first. They'll get first blood. It's only 3 points, but I will gladly take that 3 points. When it's really frustrating to get a field goal, is when your team gets down inside the red zone. Especially if they get down inside the 10 and then can't get a touchdown. That's when it's really frustrating. But if they only get to the 35-yard line and end up kicking a 52-yard field goal, I think any fan is going to be really happy with that. All right, Brett, let's kick it off. Let's get some coverage here. Don't let them run wild on this kickoff.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
And nice hit. He did gain a couple of yards, a yard more than he would have had he just down to the end zone. Remember, if the team downs it in the end zone or lets the ball go over their head or whatever, it does come up with 25 now.
They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1
Jared Goff has been quite a sensation since he was drafted by the Rams. Had a great season last year, and he's done really well again this year. Obviously, I mean, the Rams are 13-3 and almost were the #1 seed in the NFC. All right, a chance now to take our first look at the Cowboys' defense against the Rams' explosive offense here in this simulation. Is it going to be to Gurley? No, it's not. He goes for a long bomb over the middle, and that is a quick strike for about 27, 26 yards. 26-yard gain right over the middle. They strike with a big completion to Higbee. Nice play for the Rams there. Cowboys had good coverage, but Jared Goff has a precision. Like, I do think Jared Goff has a lot better arm as far as throwing accuracy than somebody like Dak Prescott. But Dak Prescott may edge Goff in things like leadership and just that, that immeasurable those intangibles. And we had
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley.
DeMarcus Lawrence for the sack, but he was number 95. I think that's Irving that's back in there. Real early, he just couldn't get his hands on the running back.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
All right, Cowboys, let's go. As a Cowboys fan, this is not going to be a announced game that's going to, not have any kind of bias, because I'm definitely going to show bias for my team. And that was a good play by the defense there. Looked a little bit silly by the Rams there. He was kind of cutting back side to side rather than just taking his momentum forward. And it cost them a first down a bit.
They think that no one can block them.
There's Woods, number 99, big guy for sure, but he's been playing really well. He had a good game last week.
And defensively going with a dime
3rd and 4. This is a crucial play here for the Cowboys. They want to get the Rams off the field here. If they can stop them here, they should not kick a field goal. And that is a stop. So at the 42, this would be a 59-yard field goal. Are they even going to go for a field goal here? I wouldn't be surprised if the Rams go for it on 4th and 4 here. Nope, they're going for a 59-yard field goal. Wow. Let's see if he hits it. And again, this is a field goal any fan's going to take any time. And he did connect. Wow, what a field goal. So the Cowboys and the Rams, halfway through the first quarter, have traded really long field goals, a 52-yarder for the Cowboys, Brett Maher, and the Rams just connected on a 59-yard field goal. That's impressive.
When you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Yeah, I really do think more emphasis should be put on these kickers. Like, most people think, oh, the kickers only play, they only go out and play, 8 or 10 plays a game, and think they don't deserve any credit because they don't play as many plays as most other football players on the team. But what they do, those kicks that they make, there is so much pressure on some of those kicks that these kickers in the NFL deserve more recognition than what they get.
And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
All right, Dak Prescott, let's go. We get the ball to the 28-yard line, first down and 10.
And hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Going to be Zeke again? No, it's actually a fake to Zeke and a pass. Hit Gallup in stride there. He was covered well, but a perfect pass by Dak Prescott hitting Gallup in stride there. 15-yard gain. Nice play. I like to see that. I also love to see the fact that my Cowboys aren't handing off to Zeke on first down every single time. That just becomes too predictable. And they had, I know early in the season, it looked like the Cowboys were getting stuck in a routine where they never varied it up. They was always running to Zeke on first down. And I'm like, come on, change it up sometimes, guys. At least in the simulation, they did do that. A throw on first down again. And this one.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A really good pickup of 20.
Yeah, that goes to Blake Jarwin there. 28-yard gain. And if we remember Jake Jarwin, he didn't have a really big game against the Seahawks last week, but he had a huge game the last game of the season. And that's super exciting. Really close game the Cowboys had with the Giants. A meaningless game as far as the playoffs were concerned. But nonetheless, I mean, the division rival Giants and the Cowboys had a spectacular and a really fun game to watch. The game was actually a lot better than the Cowboys and the Seahawks playoff game. If you guys haven't seen the Giant Cowboy game, you definitely missed out. That was an exciting and really close game. A lot of fun to watch. So on first down, they spring for 4 yards. Nice run by Zeke.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very
if you can get 4 or 5 yards on first down with a run, that is a successful play, I would say. Makes the second and third down a lot more manageable. They got to get to the yellow line. And it's Zeke again, but he is stopped after a minimal gain, maybe 1. No, they're going to give him 2. So third down and 4. This is a good position for the Cowboys to be in. I mean, it's not that bad. It's not nearly as bad as like 3rd and 6 or 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7. The good thing about 3rd and 4 is if you can draw them offside or you get encroachment, I mean, you got a first down. If you get defensive holding, anything like that, it's going to be an automatic first down. Dak Prescott should just scramble here. Yeah. Easy scramble for a first down there by Dak Prescott. Wise play to just take off and run and get that first down. No use trying to go for a deep pass in the end zone when you have an opening for a first down like that. I mean, any quarterback should take that every single time.
Double plus, big time play.
That was a big time play by the imitation of Dak, or the simulation rather, of Dak Prescott this game. And just like that, guys, the Cowboys have drove the ball all the way down to the 15-yard line. Remember, this drive started back at the 28-yard line. So an impressive drive by the Cowboys so far. It started off with that 15-yard pass play to Michael Gallup. And Dak Prescott again showing the power of his legs. Looked like he was going to be a little bit indecisive there, but then he just exploded forward and got that 13 yards and a first down for the Cowboys. First and goal at the 2, I believe.
It's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Nice play by Dak Prescott, and after watching him last week against Seattle, and that big, he had a couple of really clutch fourth quarter runs near the goal line down there that really helped the Cowboys a lot. And with that play there, the simulated play there, looked a lot like the Dak Prescott we've come to know this season. I think the Cowboys should really open it up for him more on that. Take the ball and run. If you don't see something, take the ball and run. Don't be afraid of it. He's a big, tough quarterback. And he's got it again. Easy up the middle move for a touchdown for Dak Prescott there. And the Cowboys strike with a touchdown in blood.
And the Cowboys are in for 6. So a quarterback scramble certainly.
Dak Prescott got that touchdown all on his own.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball.
And as a Cowboys fan, I would love to see that. I would love to see the Cowboys, start going with more play action scrambles by Dak Prescott. If, he looks for somebody wide open. If he doesn't see it, he simply takes off.
Point after try forthcoming.
Point after is good. 10-3 Cowboys.
Right down the middle.
And we are 3 minutes and 42 seconds away from doing
so that winds up a
second quarter.
7-play drive all told. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
All right, I think what I'm going to do here, guys, is I think I'm going to go ahead and, because this is going to be a long game with these 15-minute quarters, I think I'm going to break this game up. I don't think anybody's going to sit and watch a, probably going to be over 2 hours game, even though I'm announcing. I think I'm going to break this game up into quarters. So as soon as we end the first quarter here, guys, I'm going to go ahead and stop this recording. I'm going to go ahead and process it, upload it, and then later tonight or whatever, it's already Thursday night, so I want to definitely get the game uploaded by tomorrow night at the least. So we're probably going to get 2 quarters maybe up tonight, maybe one, and then we're going to try to get the rest of the game off tomorrow on Friday, so people have time to watch the simulation before the game actually happens. Should you want to. But Jared Goff, you know the Rams, being the 13-3 team, will probably believe they're the best team in football. A lot of confidence in the Rams and this game, having that week off, that first round week off in their bye, where the Cowboys were playing last week. I think the Rams would definitely have an advantage on that. But also just coming into a game like this with such soaring confidence, you know, going down by a touchdown here, the Rams are going to want nothing less than a touchdown here before the, well, not even, I was thinking it's half, but no. The Rams are going to want a touchdown here on this drive. They're going to want to respond with the Cowboys' last drive. And the Cowboys had a 72-yard drive, by the way, an impressive drive that ended in Dak Prescott. A couple of Dak Prescott, nice scrambles that gave him that lead. Nice run, by the way, on first down for the Rams. They have plenty of time. And that is a first down, I do believe, for the Rams. Yep, it is. Tough running, he turned nothing into one, and got the first down. Great job by Todd Gurley there.
Take a shot downfield, it's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
But no two defensive stars are bigger right now than I think their middle linebacker duo with Jalen Smith has really come on. And Leighton Vander Esch out of Boise State grew up playing, like I think 8-man football, 7-man football up in Riggins, Idaho. Real small town up in the mountains of, it's kind of a desert field is Riggins. But really small school, and that's where Leighton Vander Esch grew up. I believe playing 7 or 8-man football because the school didn't have enough people to have, full teams. What a stud he has become. 2nd and 1 here, guys. Nice play there made by who else? We were just talking about the duo of Jalen Smith and Vander Esch, and that was Jalen Smith all over that run. Sniffed it out perfectly and hit him in the backfield before he had a chance to get any kind of momentum, any kind of speed up to start upfield. Great job by Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith was a gamble 2nd round selection by the Cowboys, I believe in 2016. Took a couple of years of rehab to get over the injury that he got in college. A lot of people said that Jalen Smith probably would have been a top 10 pick in that draft had he not had that injury. Cowboys took a gamble on him in the 2nd round, and it gave him time to heal. And it looks like it's paying off big time, big dividends for the Cowboys and Jalen Smith.
Smell where the first down sticks are and get there.
Nice play again by the defense, but to minimize the run, but they were not able to stop the first down.
Runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
The Rams are threatening now at their 45. They got a nice drive going here so far. And Anderson showing a burst of speed and the ability to cut upfield towards the sideline and make another first down.
A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Really strong, effective run.
Again, guys, I'm going to say this game's really going to come down to which defense can stop the run better. Not only in the simulation, but more importantly, in the real game. What defense is going to have more success of stopping the other team's star running back? Obviously, Ezekiel Elliott and Todd Gurley are both huge running back stars, high drafted, a lot of expectations for both guys. And here comes the long bomb, and that was incomplete. They went for it all on that on first down. I can't really say I blame them for taking that shot.
And that's one he's got to be happy to
It's like we have one more play, guys. And this,
You have to think on early downs like that.
that was close. That was such a close pass. And it was Awuzie jumping up and knocking that ball down. Great defensive play by Awuzie, their breakout cornerback.
So after the incompletion on first, now second
and 10 here from the Cowboy 45. The Rams, again, you know they're wanting to respond with a touchdown of their own. And Gurley makes a couple of nice, he got by a couple of defenders. Don't really say he broke tackles, but a nice run there on first down, but a nice defensive play to stop him after he made a couple of people miss. But that is it for the first quarter, guys. I want to go ahead and have you guys let me know what you guys think so far of this simulated play. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up back up. We'll be back soon on my channel with the second quarter and my broadcast of that. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. We'll see you for the second quarter right back here on my channel real soon. Take care, everybody.